What's up, Aqua? What's up, Rocks? What's up, Senior? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Charles Google? What's up, Luke? What's up, Red? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Jim?
All right, welcome everybody, NorCal Sports Network. And it's Wednesday night and the Giants go down in flames. Get their one run in the ninth inning unearned, or two runs? Yeah, the home run by Fitzgerald early, and then the extra run in the ninth that was unearned. And they go down to the New York Mets and cannot get the sweep, losing 8-2. And I told you the bats of the Mets would wake up. The Giants let them wake them up in the ninth inning last night. And, man, I'm hot in here. I'm telling you, I'm a little irritated. My AC keeps going out. The breaker keeps tripping. I called the company. They came out yesterday morning. I'll get somebody right on it. No, nothing yesterday, nothing today. So I go out and flip the breaker every 10 minutes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, fun. Pretty irritated. Brand new house, and the doggone breaker's tripping, and you can't get somebody out here. Tomorrow, I'm fixing it. I'm calling somebody if they don't get somebody out, and I'm sending the bill to the other company.
There you go.
Yeah, because his house is under warranty. So, geez. Anyway, my thermostat is off and on like the Giants. I mean, not my breakers on my air conditioner. Yeah, it can never maintain consistency. Well, the Giants are consistent, right? They're consistent in that they win one, lose one, win two, lose two. This is what I said they were last year at the beginning of the year, where they started off, and then all of a sudden they fooled me. Fool's gold in July when they won that. Was it June or July? I think it was June when they
Somewhere
did that 10-game winning streak. Yeah, and they look good. That was fool's gold. Not going to fool me this year. Nope, not going to fool me this year.
Aaron, can Asif fix your AC too? Maybe Asif can help with your AC.
Hey, I got my TV fixed, guys. Everything's cool. The LG, life is good. TV got working. It was just operator error.
No, not operator error.
Operator error was not using the remote control correctly. I was hitting the little wheel. It's a wheel clicker, and I kept hitting the clicker on the wheel, but you have to use the sidebar to move it over and then use the wheel to click. And I was not doing it right, so nothing was working, but it's working now.
Real quick, before we get into the game, Michael Roeder says, I don't know why the Giants can't put their best nine on the field and make adjustments from there. Yes, this matchup crap does not work. This is where they went. I mean, how many games did they go into before they started doing this?
Hey, who's running the show?
Who's running the show? Good question.
I hope it's Melvin, but I'm
man.
starting to wonder with this lineup. I mean, Lee is out again. 25-year-old kid. He's sat now twice in 5 games. He sat last Friday night against the Diamondbacks. So he plays Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 games. What, he can only play 4 games in a row? He's got a day off tomorrow. The kid's 25. Have you checked the Dodgers lineup? How many games Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman played last year? I think they both played 161 or 162.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
I think they stopped at the end of come on, guys. These guys are over 30-plus years old. Jung-Hoo Lee, who's the only player on the team that anybody would probably pay to go see, is out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I didn't think he was going to be out. I kind of figured maybe Yaz, but of course Yaz was out.
Yeah, but they had to get Fitzgerald and Slater in there. They're back to a platoon club.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And
before the game even got started, the news came down with Snell going on a 15-day IL with an abductor.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's funny because both you and Vince both told me the same exact thing about, the thoughts on Snell going on the
Oh,
IL. And it
yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense. And
I think he's on the IL to
rehab.
It's a
Not rehab.
phantom. It's a phantom injury. There was no talk of him going on the IL last night. He was all set to go. Somehow, all of a sudden, the abductor it's a slight strain. And he already says he's had it before, and it feels like it's minor. So this is all to get him to go on the IL. He'll go down. He'll work on some stuff on the side. Right before the IL, 5 days, maybe he rests for a week to 10 days. I'm telling you, 5 days before the IL, he's going to start having a rehab assignment and then he'll have another 2 rehab assignments around he's got to be on the 15-day, which takes him to what? May 10th, roughly, somewhere in that range, 9th, 10th. I think he comes back around the 15th. I think he gets 3 starts in the minors, works out the kinks and whatever's going on with him. And then, they get him back in the lineup.
Senior says, can't wait to see him pitch in Sacramento. I may have to go down there. Senior, we might have to meet up down there in Sacramento and watch Snell pitch just to see how he looks when he's down there in Sacramento.
Hey, speaking of Sacramento guys, I would, Eric, can you pull up the Giants lineup today, the box score?
Sure.
Yeah, pull that up, and just we'll take a look at the box score. And
you're looking at pitching or hitters?
Hitters.
Here we go. Slater 1 for 2.
No, just look at I just want to see the lineup. Just show the lineup. Pull it. I mean, show it.
There it is. Slater, Flores, Conforto, Soler, Chapman, Bailey, Estrada, Fitzgerald, Ahmed.
All right. So there's the lineup, guys. Now let me ask you this, because I want to show you a different lineup, and tell me which one do you think would you pay for to watch? There's the River Cats lineup tonight. Matos, Wisely, Luciano, VR, Schmidt, Brooks, Ramos, Sable, Pinder. I'm telling you, I would rather watch the River Cats. I mean, I get to see Matos, Luciano, Schmidt, Ramos. That's 4. Sable's a good hitter. 5 guys that I would be interested. And even VR might send one deep, And Wisely's okay. I mean, he's hitting 343 versus what the Giants throw out there. The only guy I want to see in the Giants lineup that is not in the River Cats would be Jung-Hoo Lee, and I want to see Soler, not because he's stinking right now, but just because he has the potential to hit one 500 feet roughly,
It's funny how you said this. You're talking about excitement in Sacramento. We have a correspondent today at the game.
Yes.
He got to witness a little bit of history.
Let's see it, or hear it, or see it.
How about both? Let's hear it and see it. Here we go.
There we go.
That could be. It is Marco Luciano's first homer of the year. And you caught it live, too. NCSA. Yeah. Marco.
There you go.
There we go. Beautiful. Sacramento. In fact, let's change our what do we got in our opening? We've got the Warriors.
We got the Giants, the Niners, the Warriors, the Kings. Do we got to put the River Cats in there now?
Yeah, we got to put the River Cats in there, and also you can put the A's in there and call them the Sack A's.
The Sack A's? The Sack A's?
Yeah.
The Sack A's.
Sack ass.
Wow, I want to go there, but okay.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. I'm very serious. I would pay to watch the River Cats lineup more than the Giants lineup. The only player on the Giants worth paying for the price of admission is Jung-Hoo Lee and maybe I think Soler, just because, right now he's struggling like crazy and it's hard to watch. But when he gets a hold of one, it's fun to see because he has
like in Dodger Stadium, he crushed him.
He crushed it. And he's going to do more of that. It's just pick and choose. It's kind of, it's tough right now. But you tell me who's worth watching in the line. Anybody else? I mean, Flores is a good hitter, but you know what? I can watch that anywhere else.
Do a poll.
Who?
Harris 71 says, do a poll. What should I do a poll on?
Yeah, do a poll. Who would you rather
watch the Sacramento River Cats or
the Giants lineup? And I'm not leaving pitching completely out of this. I'm just talking 1 through 9. Who would you rather watch?
So you're saying 1 through 9 here. Well, I'll say that 1 through 9. Who would you rather watch? Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, to me the only guys worth watching on the Giants is Lee and Soler. I don't need to see Matt Chapman get an occasional hit and strike out swinging at bad pitches. I don't need to see, Estrada. He's okay. Conforto's okay. Yaz and Slater, the Slaz just downright stinks. Wade's not bad, but there's no excitement. Lee, he's fun to watch. He's fun to watch. Dan doesn't appreciate Webb. D-Shot, we're talking 1 through 9. I'm not talking about the pitching. I said leave pitching out of it. Obviously, the Giants' pitching is good to watch. I like to watch Webb. I like to watch Hicks. And Wynn's pretty good. Harrison is he's kind of he could be fun to watch when he's on.
Polls out there, guys. You good, Dan?
Yeah, I'm reading rap
album. I know you are.
I'm just like, what the heck's he saying?
What happened to Snell? Well, Max 707, according to the Giants, he has a left abductor strain.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I mean, you got to really to pay to watch this lineup. I mean, it's pathetic.
The thing is you just don't know what you're going to get day to day. There's no consistency. We've been talking about this. There's no consistency.
Oh, for the most part, you're going to get less than three runs or less. For the most part, you're going to get an occasional 4 to 7 run output. It's going to happen. And you know what? They're going to win a lot of those games. But can we pull up every game, their scores?
I think you can. Yes, it's in Baseball Reference. Hold on, I'll get it.
Okay, pull that up. I'm going to say that every game they score 4 runs or more, I bet you they're playing 800 ball.
You think so, huh?
4 runs or more, I bet you they're 800.
Come on, where are we at here? Okay, where is it at? 2024. Here we go.
And I'll bet you they're playing, if they're 3 runs or less, I'll bet you they're playing 300 ball.
Where the heck is it at? I see that. Where is it at? I see the roster. There's got to be in here. There's got to be a place that shows the schedule and results.
Low Steve, you're not going to see Giants Cubs. You're going to see the Cubs. Of course, you could, I guess, go see the Cubs and not have to be the Giants. But
All right, here we go, Dan. Got it.
I want to see this. Let me do the math here. And
Here you go. Game 1. Giants lost 6-4.
Okay, so they got 4 runs, but when did they? Can we see when there's? Can we look at the box score real quick? Click on that. I bet you they got the runs late. When did they get the runs late? A couple runs.
This is going to take forever.
Yeah, I don't want to do it every game, but
they got
1 in the
the
ninth.
3rd, and then 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 9th.
Okay, so the 1 in the 9th. See, that would have technically fallen under the 3 runs. They were down. They got a gimme. So,
Game 2, they won 8-3.
Okay, so there we are.
9-6 on the
They
3rd
won.
game. They lost 13-4.
Yeah, and they were out of it. It was 12-0 after 3. So
yeah,
I'm counting that as a 3. Okay.
Game 5, they lost 8-3.
Okay, there's another one.
They lost the 6 and 7, 5-4 each.
Okay, so those are the 2 games that they actually scored 4 and lost. Okay.
Yeah.
They won 3-2.
Then lost
4-0. 1-3-2.
Lost 8-1.
8-1. 3 runs lost.
1
7 win. 1 run lost. 11 win. 4 loss. 4 win. 3 loss. 3 runs it, but they won because they only gave up 1. 5-0. 17-1 loss. 3 lost. 5-5 won. And then today they lost 2. So pretty much pretty accurate, pretty close. There's only a couple games against the Dodgers where they scored 4 runs in there that they lost. The 9-4 one where they lost, or the 13-4, they were done. So, this team just is not a. Hey, you remember Denny Green? The Bears are who we thought they were. The Giants are who I thought they were. Exactly what I said day 1. This lineup does not impress me or scare me at all. And it doesn't scare any other teams. Man, Sean Manaea, he looked good. He walked a lot of guys, but.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Hutch? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Hutch Gaming. Where's he at? I don't see him.
Said, hey, guys.
I didn't see his comment. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Up there. Hey, Hutch. All right. Murfreesboro.
Yep.
Is Coach Emilio still a go for Chicago? I'll find out tomorrow. I got to see the orthopedic about my hip. See what I'm gonna do with it. Had one guy said I could do surgery today, a hip replacement, but dang, I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna go turn this flip that breaker. I'll be right back.
Go for it. Dang. So Rap Album says JD Davis and Brendan Bell and Evan Longoria are a better hitter than anybody in the current lineup. That's pathetic. You're onto something there, Rap Album. I don't think I could disagree with that. At this particular time, the way the Giants are producing, yeah, you're onto something. It's the whole damn consistency. It's tough because you just don't know what you're going to get game to game. Sometimes they look like they got something together, like yesterday, man. Typical Giants baseball. I've said it a million times. Great pitching, good defense, timely hitting. Today it was just, and you think they would make some noise. You're going against Sean Manaea. You should be able to get some runs off him. You couldn't get 1 run off of Sean Manaea. I thought they were going to get a few, but I just thought Snell was going to give up more. Come to find out, Snell didn't make the start because he went on the IL. And then you got a bullpen game. Oh, man. Jelly and Roop. Woo. Man, that's rough. That's rough. Then again, they probably weren't expecting, but man, you gotta go. You gotta be better than that. You gotta be better than that. But to credit the Giants, they won the series. That's all you can ask. And that's what I said last night. Hey, you won the series, but it would have been nice to get 3 in a row. No doubt about it. Would have been nice. But there's still some issues with the team, I think, that need to be addressed. There's no doubt about it. We got to find out what's going on with this damn platooning stuff. You got to really figure out this bullpen.
Yeah,
If you're going to go in with a bullpen like this, man, this is tough. This is going to be tough because, I mean, granted, Roop just went down, just got called back up. Probably wasn't expecting to pitch a bunch of innings today.
I wonder why they had. I wonder if Roop is what they're going to do for the fifth starter. Are they going to bring up Mason Black? I hear that's a possibility.
Good question, Dan, because now that he's going to, because that means if he goes on a 15-day, that means he loses, 2 more starts, right?
At least
another 2. At least. Could be more.
He's probably going to miss 3 starts. He ain't coming back right after the 15-day.
Come on, and you paid $30 million, and the guy's probably not going to pitch till late May, maybe
32. You got 32 and 10 in Cobb and Snell, and Robbie Ray 25. You got $57 million tied up in 3 starting pitchers who aren't
doing nothing. Nothing. You got Snell with an 11 ERA, and you got the other 2 guys who haven't thrown 1 pitch.
Imagine if you would have. Imagine if you would have taken the $57 million and actually gone out and got, some stud hitters. You got Lee, who was a good sign. I don't know. Bellinger, he's on the IL now too, but who's out there? I mean,
forget about it right now.
It's kind of a rough year free agent wise.
There ain't nothing going to happen until the trade deadline. And even at that time, I don't trust Farhan to be able to get anything done at the trade deadline. The problem is this team could be sunk for next year. It could be.
Because you're looking.
Still decides to opt in.
Well, if he doesn't get going this year and have a good year, he probably will. And Chapman, if he doesn't get going, he'll probably opt in. And now you've got Chapman do me a favor, pull up Casey Schmidt's stats. Current stats. Have you seen them?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think
I just saw him.
I should be able to find it.
I just saw him. I can probably do it. I might.
Got it.
Let me see. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right here. Let me just go to team stats. Come on. I don't want roster. I want.
What's up, Posse?
Okay.
And Posse. Yeah, there's a third selection in there. Let's see where we're at. Well, Dan, you're winning.
What is the third? You put a third one in there? I didn't even look at the poll.
There's 40 votes. I go, who would you rather watch? San Francisco Giants, the Sacramento River Cats, or Dan Take a Gummy?
Oh, come on.
And you're winning, dude.
We don't. Winning. Yeah, but we don't have a true.
You want me to fix it? Yeah, come on. It's pretty even though with the Giants and the River Cats, though. It's only off by like 3%.
Yeah, no more gummies for Dan in this lifetime. The only gummies I'm having are gummy drops, like from Brock. Those
Brock's,
the red ones, the yellow, the spice.
Yep.
Ooh, the yellow spice. I might have to run up there and. I'm getting a little sweet tooth now. Those yellow spice drops. Yeah. Which one do you like? There's white and yellow, and there's red, orange, and green. I
don't remember those.
Green's kind of winter green color. Yeah.
There you go. Mark Graves hit the nail on the head.
So we threw the poll off. It's jeez.
The Giants are beating the River Cats though by 5.
Yeah, but if I wonder if all those 56 people, the percent that was voting for me.
Okay, I'll tell you what. There's only 45 votes. I'll change it up. Here we go. But Dan, winner, chicken dinner.
There we go. Dan, take a gummy. Over 50%. Over 50%.
Dan, but isn't that telling though? Honestly.
Yeah. Hey, maybe if I just
I mean,
Start down in gummies.
Seriously, you're more exciting what the San Francisco Giants are doing right now. That's what they're saying. That's kind of interesting.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. All right. While you're doing that, I am going to pull up the River Cats stats here, and I want you guys to take a look at this. All right. Let's not even look at the names. Let me get this thing out of the way. All right. So who's hitting 333 with 6 homers and 17 RBIs? Who is that? Who do you think that is?
That is Mr. Elliot Ramos.
You are correct, Kimosabi. Okay. So next,
what's up,
20
Matt?
Games, 83 at bats, 13 runs, 26 hits, 4 doubles, a triple, 4 homers, 24 RBIs, 17 Ks, but hitting 313. And what else do we got? A 530 slugging and an 863 OPS. Who would that be?
That would be friend of the show, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt, guys.
Casey.
The guy that NorCal Sports called for, because we said we don't need Chapman. Why don't you just go get Montgomery and Snell? And you have Casey Schmidt. Now, where do you think the Giants would be right now if they had Montgomery pitching? Who, by the way, I think he lost today to the Cardinals. Did he? Was he the losing pitcher? They lost 5-1. Let me see who the losing pitcher in that game was. Okay, Diamondbacks. Okay, box score. Montgomery went 7 innings and gave up 6 hits, only 2 earned runs in 7 innings. That's very good.
That's good.
It doesn't look like he. Let me see. What was the box score showing? St. Louis scored 2 in the 6th, so maybe he did get the loss. I don't know. It's not showing in this particular box score who took the loss, but I'm assuming it's Montgomery, but cheap. Okay. But he's pitched well. So Montgomery has pitched a couple games. He pitched against the Giants and the Cardinals, pitched well. But I'm looking at these, Matos is off to a kind of a slow start. Let's see, home runs 6 and 4. Yeah. And where is
Luciano's for there he is.
There he is. He's hitting 303 and he got a home run tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have 28 strikeouts? Wow.
Yeah,
28 strikeouts and 76. He's striking out over a third of the time.
That's why he's not coming up anytime soon.
Well, he'd fit right in.
Yeah, he'd have to hit more home runs, though. If he had more home runs with those strikeouts, then okay.
Yeah. Otto Lopez, he's now with the Marlins. Yeah. Chase
Luciano's a first baseman, left fielder, or a DH? Possible. That's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he ends up next year once Conforto leaves. It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, D-Shot, Imanaga, and Hoskins, they would have been much better signings than even, the Chapman signing to me was just, I don't know. Yes, Elliot Ramos deserves a full month in left field at Oracle. I would say right field. I don't think play Conforto. He gives you some pop. Conforto, what's he hitting now? He's probably down in the
260 something, right?
Let me take a look. I got it right here. Michael.
Oh, yeah, I think I do it. No, I don't have it.
277.
Yep.
277. But you know what? Conforto is at least have some trade value if he's popping the ball.
Yes.
This is a team. I think this team has a lot of guys that get traded at the deadline.
Yeah, maybe. Like
I mean,
Chapman and Snell. Well, I don't think Snell's being traded. I don't see that happening. Think so? I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no idea if they're going to trade. It depends on if a team wants to rent Snell for the playoffs, and if he's pitching well. That would be a good thing to do. Is if the Giants are not contending and Snell starts pitching well.
To be honest with you, it would actually be smart to trade Snell at the trade deadline.
Oh, absolutely, because then you don't have to give him back next year.
Well, next year he's going to opt out anyways.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's going to opt
and
out.
You're not going to get nothing. Yeah.
Get something whereas if you get somebody from a competitor that is willing to, and if he goes into a good enough situation, he may not opt out. He may restructure a contract. If Snell goes to a team like the Braves or the Orioles or, something like that. But there's a lot of guys that could opt out. I mean, that could be traded.
I mean, that's what you got. But it depends where the team is, of course, at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still too early to say that.
Way too early. Yeah, way too early. But
if they're in a position where they should trade them, they should trade them so you don't just not be able to get anything for them. It'd be nice to get something for them.
Yeah. I mean, Snell was such a toss-up for me going forward because, during the offseason, because it was like kind of wanted him to sign him and then didn't want him to sign him long-term, which they didn't, thankfully. But I don't know. This team it's just built. It's just like, I still think the AAA team is take pitching out. Just forget the pitching. I still think the AAA team could be more productive than the major league team. Because you got guys like Yaz and Slater, and first base you got to give it to Flores and Wade. That's an upgrade of anything that they have in AAA. Second base, you probably go with Estrada. Shortstop, I don't care. I know the defense. I'm still going with Luciano over Ahmed. I like Schmidt over Chapman still. And give me. I'll take Lee in the outfield, but I'll take Ramos and Matos in AAA over anything the Giants have. Conforto could do okay, but he's not part of the future. At what point does this team say, you know what? We're going to start investing in the future of the ball club. When is that going to happen? Are they going to just kick the can every year and try and sign a free agent or make some pickup off the waivers for some schmuck,
and I think that's the issue that I have as well. That's what it's been like the entire time under Farhan, as it's just been kicking the can. It's like, what he was supposed to come in here and rebuild the farm, and you're not seeing anything coming out of the farm right now. Yeah, you've seen Bailey, you've seen Harrison, you've seen a couple of relievers, but I thought this was the whole purpose. Hey, he's gonna rebuild the farm, and we're gonna see the fruits of that labor, and we haven't. They're still down in AAA, and we're not going to see them anytime soon. We can sit there and holler and scream for them.
Do you know where Casey Schmidt was drafted in the 2020
he was
draft?
Wasn't he really low, right?
Yeah, he was the 49th overall pick, the second round. And you're blocking the kid for a guy that does what at the plate? What? Let me look at Matt Chapman right now. Matt Chapman is batting .228. He's got an on base of .278. I mean, Casey could do that in the majors. Casey can do that. And is he that much of a drop-off of a third baseman? I don't think so.
We said that in the beginning. We said that in the beginning of the season.
Casey won Gold Gloves in the minors. He's a stellar third baseman. The Giants raved about him last year, and they're still and they blocked him for 1 year for sure, but maybe 3. What are they going to do if Chapman opts in the next 2 years? Because there's no market for Chapman.
Right.
Because guys like Chapman that don't hit are out of baseball. Donnie Barrels Solano is out of baseball. Brandon Belt is out of baseball. Tommy Pham is out of baseball. They are not going with aging vets. Teams are not interested in aging vets that can't hit. Evan Longoria is out of baseball. Why? Because he can't field? No, because he doesn't hit with consistency.
And it's funny because last year, who were the 2 guys that the fan base got excited about last year?
Oh, that's right. Pham. Didn't Pham sign with like the White Sox or somebody?
I'm not sure. But who are the 2 players that the fan base got excited about last year?
Rap Album says Belt is a free agent. He's not out of baseball. Same thing. He's not with a team. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. But who are the 2 exciting players last year that everyone was talking about last year for the Giants?
For the
Who
Giants?
were the 2 exciting players last year that everyone was absolutely loving?
Matos and
Matos. I guess you could say 3. It was Casey Schmidt and Patrick Bailey.
oh yeah.
They were just raving over. Everyone loved him. And then where is he the next year? Whatever.
Yeah, because he didn't hit well. But you know what? He went down and worked on some things, came back up and started hitting. What did he do the last game of the season?
He hit 2 home runs, yeah.
2 home runs. And
when he went down to AAA, came back up, he was different. Yes.
Yeah, he was different. He started walking. Because he hadn't even taken a walk his first 3 weeks of the season.
Right. And he was driving the ball.
Yeah. And what is he doing now? And you look at his minor league stats, he's hitting them every level.
Yeah, he has.
I am just, I don't know. I'm not going to. Yeah, Chapman's a great fielder, but he's human. He also threw one away today.
Yeah.
And I've seen him miss a couple down at third base. He's not like automatic. He's close. He's a really good third baseman defensively. I mean, he's amazing, but you know.
Hey, Kovacs, hey, I hope everything's okay with your father. I saw your comment in a few lives ago, so hopefully everything is going okay with your father. But he says, I can't believe they put him on a 15-day right before the game. Should have been right after his last start. Should have been after his first start, to be honest. It should have been after his first start.
Mark Graves says, I think Farhan is playing vets because he is on the hot seat, needs to make the playoffs. Maybe. That might be. You know what? How's our poll coming along?
Let's look. It shows 42 votes. 69% like the River Cats, 31% like the Giants.
See, I told you. You messed it up with the gummies. Taking liberties.
But look at that. You take the cake between the 2 teams. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, so it's interesting. I mean, I don't know what some of you guys up there in Northern California that are living in the Bay Area, you guys should head up to Sacramento and watch this team while they're a good team. Mm-hmm. Their record is like, I think they were like 15-7 before tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But they have talent. They have talent. Meckler's still hurt, right?
I think so. I haven't seen him in the lineup in a while.
But it's a talented club when you got Matos and Ramos and Luciano and who else was in there that I liked?
Matos, Ramos, Sable, Schmidt.
Luciano, Schmidt. Yeah, you got 5 guys that are really major league, could be playing. Imagine all 5 of those guys on the White Sox. The White Sox might have 4 or 5 more wins. Jeez.
Yeah, the White Sox are a mess.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are, the one thing that Matos, Luciano, Sable, and Schmidt's got decent speed, but Matos, Luciano, and Sable, and who's the other one I keep missing?
That's pretty good, Tom. That's pretty good. I heard the River Cats are adding last year's Cy Young Award winner to the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They're all of them have some speed, Luciano, Matos, and Schmidt a little bit, but Schmidt's a good runner. But yeah, I'll never get the Chapman signing. I just don't see what he's done production wise. Toronto didn't want him back. Why didn't Toronto want him back?
Hey, Timon. We're just talking about the 1 through 9. We're not talking about pitching.
Yeah,
we like to see Webb.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're talking 1 through 9. We're not at all. I made that clear. Maybe you just came in and joined. We're not. To just point it out, the Giants' major league pitching is good.
Yes,
it's worth watching. There's guys on there that Webb, Hicks, even Keaton Wynn and Harrison to a point. Giants pitching will be fine. But Chapman is a better ball player than Casey Schmidt for sure. Better defender, but Casey's no slouch defending. Casey's going to win Gold Gloves if he ever gets a chance in the majors. He'll win Gold Gloves. You watch. But tell me what Chapman is doing that makes him better than Schmidt at the plate. So Chapman is a little bit better defensively. Offensively, it's probably a wash. Might even be better with Schmidt, but you're paying $18 million for Chapman.
Yep.
Nick says he's a lot better defensively. Have you seen Casey play third base?
It's pretty good.
He's dang good. He's got a better arm. Casey's got a cannon. You're going to be shocked when you see Casey Schmidt come up someday and play third base. I don't know why they're not playing him 30. Jeez. Problem is, I don't think you're going to have I don't think you can get rid of Chapman.
You don't think so? You don't think you'll be able to trade him?
Not much. No, I don't. Who wants it?
Unless someone has a injury, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe you can trade him to the Dodgers.
Oh.
Maybe the Dodgers would want him.
You think that would ever happen? The Giants trading?
If that's all you can get, I would. I would not want to keep Matt Chapman on the roster. Am I different from a lot of people out there? Yeah, I am. I'm play the young kid. Play Schmidt. Let him get his licks in.
See, and here's the thing. Unless Yaz or Ahmed or Chapman go down with injury, we ain't seeing none of these guys this year. None.
Nope, not gonna.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Just isn't. The front office doesn't do that. They just don't value the youth right now. They'll say otherwise, but actions speak louder than words right now.
Yeah. Think about the Blue Jays didn't want Matt Chapman. Who'd they sign for Kiner Falefa? Who'd they sign?
For who are you talking about?
Who'd the Blue Jays sign for their third baseman?
Was it kind of? Yeah, kind of Falefa, right? But I don't know. Is he a third baseman?
I think so. Doggone, it's hot in here. Let me look. They didn't play today, did they? Wait. Blue Jays, where are you? I'm looking. I don't see. I'm going to go to yesterday. Why didn't the Blue Jays play? Going down. Blue Jays yesterday. Box score. Third base. Kiner Falefa. He's hitting 262. Let me see what else he's done. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. So they took Kiner Falefa over Matt Chapman. Why? Because Chapman was asking for
A lot of money.
5 years, 125-ish. We're hearing reports of, 5 years, 6 years, 150. Nobody wanted to go there. Yeah, Hiroku says, go look at Chapman's 20.
Yeah, we've looked at those.
Yeah, not impressed. That's why I wasn't for the signing. Everybody says, oh, Chapman. That's all we heard. Chappy. And I'm the only one that was out there saying, no. And then they finally, after a while, they beat you like a dead horse. They beat the crap out of you. Chappy. I said, okay, I'll take Chapman if it's on a short-term deal. And then I saw him play defense, and I'm really impressed, but I said he's not going to hit, and I still don't think he's going to hit because he hasn't hit. What makes you think he's all of a sudden going to start hitting for average? So you're stuck with Matt Chapman. I said you better hope he has a good year so he gets out of here. But if he has one of his typical seasons, who's going to sign him after another lousy year? He's going to be a Giant next year in 2025. And then he's going to be a year older and he's going to stink, and the Giants are going to release him to bring up Schmidt because they're going to go, we can't keep blocking Schmidt forever. Casey's going to be about 40 soon. I mean, Casey's already 25. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Play the youth. Luciano, 22. Matos, 22. Sable's getting up there. I mean, guys should be playing. How many guys in the Orioles are playing that are under 25? Cowser,
my goodness.
Holiday, Rushman, Henderson.
Herstad's up.
Westberg. It's just all over. And where are they in the standings? How many games they win last year? 100?
Yeah, over 100.
Plus.
Yeah.
Where are they at this year? Like second or third in best record in baseball? Hold on here. I'm getting into my little groove here. I'm getting pissed off again. Every time I do this and talk about this crap show of a franchise that the Giants are, and I'm just, you guys say I'm negative. I'm negative because I'm just looking. I'm not even negative. I'm just reality. Okay, look at the overall records. There you go. No, you can't see it because I didn't hit the right button. There you go. Braves, Guardians. Who's their manager? Stephen Vogt. Interesting. A little bit of youth, a little bit of enthusiasm. Fun guy. Played the ball game, catcher. I think he would have been the perfect guy to run a young club like the Giants. Anyway, Yankees. Oh, there's the Orioles. Gee. Phillies, Royals, Cincinnati, Dodgers, Detroit. Look at that.
Detroit.
What number are we on? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dodgers are 10. Red Sox 12. Rangers 14. Pirates 16. Tampa 18. Diamondbacks 20. Tied for 20th. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. You guys want to see how many, yes, it's early and things will definitely change.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the Giants are going to have to climb over one. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let me go back. Giants are going to have to climb over 1, 2, 3 teams, which is very doable. They're only 3 out. It's so early, but eventually, I think teams like the Cardinals and the Nationals could surpass the Giants. I believe that. And I think the Pirates will be a tough team. They're coming in for 3 starting Friday. The Mets are playing better than they were last year. Look, I mean, the surprises are the Brewers are playing well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that makes them, let's say they hang on and win the division. Now that makes the Cubs, a tough team because you're fighting them going to fight for wild card. Giants are going to be fighting every team that's above them right now and the Cardinals below them. Okay. They're going to be fighting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams, I believe, for 3 spots. That's what I think the Giants are going to do. And that's why I didn't pick them to make the playoffs. Because I've watched all the other teams, and all these other teams are going with their youth when they're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the kid playing shortstop for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. He's playing every day, and he's producing. Now, people will figure him out, and he'll slump, and he'll have to make adjustments. But that's what good teams and good organizations do. The Orioles, they brought up Jackson Holiday because they said they figured he would struggle, and they wanted to get the struggles out of the way so that he can make the proper adjustments and then be ready for them down the stretch when the games are really count, that Jackson Holiday will have had seasoning underneath him. The Giants do it the opposite way. They wait till they're out of it to bring up their guys. And they don't even bring them up,
What do you think it is? Why is the current front office of the San Francisco Giants so opposed of bringing up these young guys? Do they think they're not ready?
I think Mark Graves may have hit it on the nose, the nail on the head. I think Farhan made the job. I think he may have been given a mandate, make the playoffs this year or you're out. Yeah.
Okay. That could be a reason.
Has he signed that? Has the contract been signed? The extension?
Great question, Dan. Because has it been? Because there's been no follow-up. That is a great question because nothing has ever come about that. So maybe he's waiting to sign that contract until to see what happens this year. That's a good point. Because I guess if your job is on the line, you don't want to have to risk the youth.
Yep.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's the only logical reason right now because it kind of doesn't make sense to keep running Yaz and Slater out there. I get Ahmed. He's a veteran and he's doing okay. I get it. I
think he's going to hey, Giovanni. A clown man, Giovanni. You left last night and I said, you want to come in and say what the Giants are going to do tomorrow? No, you didn't. You would have said they were going to sweep. I said they were going to lose today. So I was right. You were wrong. Take that. Big deal. Gosh. Dan says Giants are going to lose series to the Mets. What do you want to do? Put me on a tree? Here I am. Crucify me. My goodness. You act like, I mean, that's what sports is, man. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But gee, it's like, why don't you come on and say, Dan said they were going to be under 500 for the month. We'll see. Giants will win series against the Pirates.
Oh, do we have an updated start? Who's going to start for the Pirates?
Yeah,
because it's going to be Harrison, Hicks, and
I gave you those guys today. Jones is going Saturday.
Jones is the guy you guys are going to have to watch. Woo! Let's look at him.
Who's going Friday? It's
Jared Jones, right? Isn't that his name?
Fridays, they changed it to Quinn Priester. Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, he's at 0-1 with an 8.31 ERA. That's a loss for the Giants because the Giants don't hit anybody that they've never faced. You could bring up a guy from rookie league and the Giants won't hit him. Saturday, Jared Jones against Jordan Hicks, and Sunday it's Jared Jones against Keaton Wynn. So Jared Jones is going Saturday and Sunday against. In fact, it's a matchup. They're both going Hicks, and according to ESPN, Keaton Wynn. So I don't know what's going on.
There's Jared Jones' numbers. He's 1-1, lost 2, got a 2.7 ERA, 29 innings pitched with 39 strikeouts. He's a strikeout machine, man. We'll see. We'll see how he does here in San Francisco.
I'd be curious. How's our poll? What poll do we have up?
Oh, the
is it
Giants.
Closed?
I could close it right now. It's probably
I got another poll for you. I go flip the breaker.
Votes, 63-37. River Cats over the Giants.
So 63% would rather watch the River Cats lineup. That tells you something. That is very telling.
All right, where were we? What's the question here?
Question is, what do we want? Well, how do I phrase this? Because, I don't know how to phrase it because, how about this? Giants squeak into the playoffs. Would you rather see the Giants make playoffs, early exit, or not make Farhan fired?
So what you're saying is the Giants make the playoffs to save Farhan's job, basically, right?
Right.
I
mean, we'd all rather see him, hey, go win the World Series, right? Or make it. But
maybe you ask that one a little bit later. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll ask later. We'll ask him.
A bit early to talk.
We'll ask that. We'll ask that in June.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna take it. I gotta go flip that dang breaker again, man. It's so hot.
That's crazy. What do we got in here? Stand by. All right, what do we got here? Gio and Rothberg get a room. Oh, man. Rothberg, people can say what they want. The Giants have talent and pride. Okay. You're talking about you can't really analyze pride. You can analyze the talent. And the talent right now is a little bit weird. A little bit inconsistent. Giovanni, Giants will make a wild card spot. This team is playing good ball. Okay, if that's what you think. I think it's inconsistent. Can't tell me otherwise. Inconsistent. At the best. At best, they're inconsistent. Gilbert says AAA games could be fun. Yeah, but only if you're into it. Talent-wise, teams don't have their best players in AAA, and it's full of quadruple A's. I would watch the Giants for watching other teams. I get what you're saying. Double A is kind of like where your guys are real. Those are your prospects, right? In Double A. Triple A is kind of like the holding pattern. Soler looks like doo-doo right now. Yes, Gonzo, he does. Yes, he does.
I'm calling customer service right now on the show and telling them to get their butts out here.
Are they 24/7?
No, but I'm leaving a message with the first thing in the morning.
I don't even know what that means, Robert. There's no way the Giants concede anything. I don't know what that means. Sign Trevor Bauer, not happening. You got a better chance of bringing up the young guys than signing Trevor Bauer now. Here's the deal. JD Davis has consistent power. The World Series champion Michael Morse. I don't know if I'd make that comparison of JD Davis to Michael Morse. No, I want to make that comparison. But right now, JD Davis is, as Gonzo said, right now, JD Davis is playing like doo-doo. Charlie scored tonight. Yeah, I saw that. Hold on one second. Let me bring that up. I think I can. Let me do this. Come on, where are you? There it is. Create. There it is. Done. Send. All right, here we go. Let me get this ready here. Sorry for the silence, guys. Just give me a minute. All right. Almost there. Window. And there's Charlie. He was at the River Cats game today with Senior. That's Senior's son, by the way. Looks like he's got a scorecard and a bat from one of the Las Vegas guys, if I'm not mistaken. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering who
you can see the name on the bat there, Brett Harris. Senior's telling me he went 2 for 4. Not a bad day. I guess Charlie gave him one of the bracelets that say grind.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Pretty cool. Nice. Pretty cool, man. Nice day out in the park. Beautiful weather here. Nice and cool. Man, that must have been a nice time at the park. That's awesome. And you got to see Luciano hit his first home run this year.
Yeah.
There
So
we
you
go.
got a bat? That's a nice bat.
Yeah, it is. That's cool.
Very cool. So, hold on. I'm going to make a phone call to a buddy of mine. I'll be right back. I got
Go for
stuff going. Yeah.
Let's see. Giovanni, JD Davis swung more badly than Helen Keller at a piñata party. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. What do we got? Oh my gosh, tell me about that. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I think you could do better than that. I think you could do better. Yes, Jimmy, tomorrow night. Yeah, you're muted, in.
Tomorrow night, NFL draft too.
Yep.
Will Ayuk be traded? I don't think so, but what do we got?
Oh, Gonzo bringing out some Triple H. Triple H. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing what else you got. It looks like you got some guys arguing about the value of JD Davis. Man, that kind of just goes to tell you where we are as the Giants, man. We're talking about having JD Davis. Really, is that where we're going right now? As a San Francisco Giants fandom, is that where we're going to go? Are we going to go down the road of comparing JD Davis to Chapman and Morris or whatever? Come on, can't we do better than that? Come on, that's not what we should be talking about. We should be talking about some better players than that. That's just me. I don't know why we're not. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is. Is it going to change anytime soon? Until the front office changes, this is where you're going to get, guys. This is where you're going to get. And honestly, I thought Farhan was going to go out with the bathwater with Kapler last year.
Should have.
He didn't, and he should have. There needs to be a change. There really does. There needs to be a change, because to sit here and see arguments talking about the value of JD Davis. Come on, that speaks to where the Giants are at. Come on,
hot corner is important.
it is.
That's why you go with your second round draft pick. Let's pull up the. I'm going to do this. Hold on. I have a little fun exercise. Take me a few minutes to find this. Let's see.
Rap says this is chalk talk. I got no issue with chalk talk, but we gotta let's keep in mind on who we're talking about. There we go. Haven't seen you in the chat. Well, welcome back, man. Good to see you back. Jelly. I don't get it either. There's a couple of guys in the bullpen. I don't care. I don't care too much for Tyler Rogers. Don't care too much for Jelly. Taylor Rogers, he's still okay. We're sitting there talking about position players, but yeah, I think that bullpen is going to have to be addressed. And now the starting rotation is going to be an issue. You don't have a fifth starter with Snell going down. Now you're going to have to piece together who's going to take that fifth start every day for the next at least maybe 3 to 4 starts, maybe more. Is the bullpen now? Are you gonna go bullpen game? Are we? Man, I think we saw enough bullpen games last year. Do we need to go? Are we going to go back to that again for the fifth starter? We may. That may happen.
Maybe.
Because I don't know who else they're going to bring up.
They'd have to bring up Black, but then they'd have to open up a roster spot.
Yep. Real quick, is it because of injury why they were able to bring up Roop? Because I thought once you sent them down, they had to wait.
Yep, because of injury.
Okay. That doesn't exist.
Well, no. They can bring him up and bring him down. You only have to wait 15 days if they go on the IL.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why can't I bring up what's going on here? Oh, maybe I need to do that. Present video. Okay, that's what's going on. All right. This is kind of interesting. 2020 draft, guys. Where they were selected, guys in red means they've come up and made a debut at some point. Robert Hassel, the third, hasn't made it up yet. Interesting, but he came out of high school. Big hitter.
Yeah, he's one of their big guys, right, for Padres.
No, he's with Washington.
Or that's right. He went to Washington for the
He
trade.
went in the Soto trade. But there's right. Bailey at number 13.
Garrett Crochet, Reed Detmers.
Yeah. Mika Abel, he's supposed to
Jordan Walker.
Pitcher. He's Bryce Jarvis. We saw him in the series against the Giants. Pete Crow Armstrong got called up today.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Oh, Bellinger went on the IL.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Yeah. Jordan Walker, Cade Cavelli, Nationals right-handed pitcher.
Bobby Miller, Jordan Westberg.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, there's that Ciccone. Is that his name?
Slade Ciccone. Yeah. So what's interesting about this 2020 draft is all these guys got drafted and then they didn't even get to play. Sucked. They destroyed baseball for 2020. They messed up. Not letting guys play an outdoor game it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Baseball run by a bunch of pansies.
Well, it wasn't just baseball; it was the entire nation shut down.
Yeah, nation full of pansies. But baseball, come on, it's an outdoor game. Come on, just ridiculous. All right, there's Jared Jones. Now you're gonna die when you see who was picked right after. I mean, Schmidt, I love, and I'm glad they got him, but you're going to die when you see who was picked right after Casey Schmidt. You ready?
Go for it. I've done this before, I remember.
See Casey? Can you see Casey there at the bottom?
I see him.
Who do you think's next?
Chat? Who is after Casey?
Who is after Casey? Here he comes. You ready? You guys ready?
Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. And where is it at? Did I get rid of it? I might have got rid of it.
What, a drum roll?
Oh, there it is. Here we go. There it is. There you go.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Kid out of high school. High school.
Was that high school?
That was high school. Who else was drafted out of
after
high school beforehand?
Carson Tucker.
You had Bailey.
There's a bunch of guys.
Jordan Walker. Now, if you want to really have some fun.
No, yes, Robert's in here. He mentioned he had some comments earlier.
If you really want to have some fun, you do this because this was Farhan's
first
draft. Let's take a look. Is it up?
It's up.
Okay, there's Rutschman, Witt.
Yep.
So everybody in the top 12.
CJ.
Everybody in the top 12 made it to the big leagues or is in the big leagues except the Giants.
Hunter Bishop.
Okay, so
speaking of which, let me go take a gander.
CJ Abrams, 6th. Riley Green, All right. Brett Beatty, who we just saw. Bryson Stott. Oh, wait. There's only 3 people out of 15 that didn't make it into the big leagues yet. Eric?
Say that again?
There's only 3 players in the top 15 draft in 2020 that
And
didn't make it to the big leagues. Whoever Keone Kaveco of the Twins, of course, he was out of high school.
And
But,
2 of them are currently on the Giants.
Yeah, Will Wilson and Hunter Bishop.
Speaking of that, oh my God, Richmond Flying Squirrels stink. McRae batting 151. Will Wilson batting 208. Hunter Bishop batting 222.
Okay, so the 2 Giants guys are in AA, not AAA, but AA, and they're not tearing it up. What was Bishop batting?
Bishop 222.
All right. Well, there's 16, Corbin Carroll.
Von Brown is batting a cool 95.
Wow. They just fell off the wagon.
They're done.
Corbin Carroll. Hey, there's Quinn Priester, who's pitching Friday night.
Oh, that's right.
So we saw Jones 19 in. Oh my goodness. Let's bring up Paul Skeens.
Oh,
All
imagine
right.
if they bring him
So
up. That
look,
guy's pairing up AAA too.
There's George Kirby.
George Kirby?
All right. So now we're getting it. Baseball's hard to make, but hey,
Ethan
there's
Small.
Ethan Small.
Hey, there you go.
All right. Anthony Volpe. Volpe.
Michael Bush.
Oh, Michael Bush tearing it up with the Cubs. Okay, so any more? This is 19. Logan Wyatt. He's
Gunnar Henderson.
Where's Gunnar Henderson?
Number 42.
42. Giants had how many shots at him?
A lot.
2? They had 2 shots at him. Well, 10. Really, only 10 because 15 was a trade. 42, Gunnar Henderson. 51, Logan Wyatt sitting down in A-ball.
Mm-hmm.
Is he at Richmond or is he in A-ball?
Logan Wyatt?
Yeah, I think he's up in Eugene.
I think he is because I don't see him here on.
Wow. Man, this farm system really, really knows how to develop these guys, huh? Wow. Okay, where's the next Giant? I mean,
McRae.
Grant McRae down at AA, as we just heard, not doing well.
No.
These guys should be up in the – now, he's a high schooler. It takes a little longer, but we've seen high schoolers already make the majors in this draft. Corbin Carroll, a few others, Evan Carter, guys are making it out of high school that were drafted. Ryan Pepio. Okay. Where's the next Giant? Tyler Fitzgerald. There he is.
Mm-hmm.
16. Okay. So he's made it. Glenn Allen Hill. Another Glenn Allen Hill. Wonder if it must be his son. Glenn Allen Hill. Any more Giants that were drafted? Garrett Frechette.
Man, I don't think he's even in around here, is he? I haven't seen that name.
Don't know. Garrett Frechette.
Garrett Frechette. Never heard of him.
They may have moved on. Dylan Rosario. Armani Smith. Caleb Killian.
He's in the Cubs.
Yeah, he was dealt
for
Cubs.
For Bryant. Yep.
TJ Hopkins. That's a name that sounds familiar.
Simon Whiteman. Who the hell's Simon Whiteman?
I don't know. Simon says who's Simon
TJ Hopkins. Yeah, that
TJ Hopkins. He's okay.
Yeah.
So this is Jeff Houtby, shortstop.
Hootby.
Jeff
Houtby. Houtby or Hootby?
Jeff Trevor McDonald. I think I've heard that name. I think he's Is he in AAA now?
No, I think he is. I think he is in AAA.
I think he might be. Chris Wright. That doesn't seem right to me, though. Chris Wright. Chris Wright gone wrong. Harrison Freed.
Who is that?
Harrison Freed. What a name. Harrison Freed. All right. So we just go on and on. Nick Morelli.
Morelli.
So this is Farhan's first draft. Carter Aldretti. He's not really cutting it.
Brett Wisely.
Where are you seeing Wisely?
Scroll up. He was in red. Scroll up a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, Tampa. Took him out of Gulf Coast Junior College. That's right. I remember that. Junior college. I mean, seeing that name last year.
D-Shot. Where's Mitch White?
Cole Waits. What happened to him?
Yeah,
what happened to Cole Waits?
Yeah, what happened to Cole Waits? I know did he have some type of surgery?
I don't know. I think so. But these guys they're here today and gone tomorrow. Kanoa Pagan. Could that be any relation to Angel? Najee Harris. Najee Gaskins. I thought it was the running back for the Steelers for a sec. Najee. So, now we're getting into, no man's land, right?
Yep.
So where are these players from the Giants? Now, what I want to do, let's take a look at the 18, because now we're getting into guys that should be some well-recognized people, right? Casey Mize, Joey Bart, Alec Baum,
Madrigal,
India, Kalenic. So it looks like 7, 8, and 9 haven't cut it. Oh, Kyler Murray's that's the quarterback with he chose obviously football. So Kyler Murray, man, would have interesting to see him play ball. There's Grayson Rodriguez of the Orioles.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Gilbert. Brady Singer, Bryce Terang. Okay, where are the Giants drafting? We got Bart at 2. So they should have another pick in the low 30s, right? Oh, no, all the way to 45. Sean Jelly. My goodness, who could they have picked up after? Michael Grove. Man, see how hard it is to make it to the big leagues?
Jake Wong. Who's Jake Wong?
I think, didn't he play with the Giants?
It was a Giant. That's what it said up there.
San Diego State or something? Where's Jake Wong?
Right there in the middle.
Or maybe Grand
Number
Canyon.
80. Number 80.
The Grand Canyon. Yeah, Grand Canyon. I remember him. Yeah. Jake Wong. There he is. Don't know what happened to him. Is he not in AAA?
I haven't seen that.
But look how hard it is to make it. Most of they're not even in red. These aren't old guys.
Yep.
So it's really hard. Really, really hard to make it. Usually guys after 5-6 years, if they're not up, this is why I'm upset about Ramos. Now here's the 17 draft. This should be Ramos in here. Yep. Okay. Royce Lewis, Hunter Green, Gore, McKay, Wright, Beck, didn't make it. Pavin Smith. No real stars. There's Jake Berger. Trevor Rogers. That's the other Rogers. It's not related to the Giants Rogers. Clark Schmidt. There's Evan. Oh, no, it's a different Evan White. Elliot Ramos, 19th. Leadership Christian Academy, Puerto Rico. I haven't seen a star. Have you? Have you seen one star in here?
No, I haven't.
There's not a star in this draft yet. Royce Lewis ain't bad.
That's a damn good point there, Niner Empire.
What's that?
International signings, a total 0 under Farhan.
So far. Hey, there's Stuart Fairchild in the second round. Luis Camposano. Giants selected Elliot Ramos at 19. Still basically stuck in the minor leagues. Should be playing because he's proven himself the last 2 years. There's not a whole lot more Ramos can do, right? At AAA?
No.
I'm just looking here. Who is the next pick for the Giants? Jacob Gonzalez. He's already gone.
He's gone. Son of what's his name? And the Arizona Gonzalez.
Yeah, Luis.
Yeah.
I think he's gone, unless he's...
Yeah, he's gone. I don't think he's with the organization anymore. I don't even know if he's in baseball, to be honest with
Seth Corey now is a reliever.
Where?
I
think he's AAA, isn't he?
Seth Corey is in A+ ball up in Eugene. He might be in Richmond. But he's...
Let me see. Oh, wow. I already got rid of it. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's any other Giants who they... Garrett Cave. That's he's lost in a cave. Jason Barr or Bear. That's gone nowhere. Bryce Johnson, he's been released. Right? He was released.
He's not with the Giants.
Logan Harris. See, this is why maybe you do trade prospects for proven stars because
yes.
Jeez. Look at these guys. John Gavin. I mean, that could be your dentist. Dr. Gavin.
I mean, there's no guarantee a prospect. Perfect example, look at Jackson Holiday.
Yeah. Aaron
number
Phillips.
1 prospect in baseball. How many number 1 prospects in baseball have not made it in the big leagues? Quite a few.
There's a few.
Few.
He'll be fine. Rob Calabrese. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rob Calabrese. Calabria. Doug Still. Yeah. Be still and know Doug will be here shortly with the Giants. Aaron Bond. Yeah. Wow. I've never heard of any of these guys. Tyler Shrimp. Shimp or shrimp? Shimp. Shimmy on out of here, Tyler. Michael Sexton. Third base. The Masters College. Interesting. I didn't know they had a baseball team. Orlando Garcia. Wow. John Russell. This is 2017, folks. Brad Warren.
Doug Sakamoto wants to know, is Hunter Bishop a bust? Could be.
Chris Corbett.
Could be.
Catcher.
He has to put it together. Granted, he's had a lot of injuries, but.
Frankie Tostado. Oh, there you go. Hey, how about Frankie? Hey, give me a Tostado. Frankie Tostado, man. I bet he got teased, man. Hey, you cooking tostados today, man? I love tostados, don't you?
Pretty good.
You like a good tostado or a taco?
It's actually tostada, not a
That's
tostado.
true. Yeah, that's right.
No.
Yeah.
You
You
got
like a good
wrong
you go.
vowel, Dan. Wrong
Wrong
vowel.
valve. Give me a valve. Give me an A. Do you like a good tostada or a taco better?
No, tacos.
Yeah. How about a burrito or a
Burrito.
taco?
Burrito.
Burrito or a chimichanga?
Burrito.
I'm going chimichanga. Give me a chimichanga. Well, Los? Let me look in the chat. Los, you out there? Chimichanga or burrito?
Come on.
Come on, Los. Where's my Mexican connoisseur? Is Los out there? He got bored. I'm hearing taco from SG.
Burrito, man.
Burrito? What do you like to put on a burrito? You
Depends.
go rice and beans?
Of course. That's part of it.
Guacamole?
Of course.
Peppers?
Yeah, why not?
Onions?
Sure.
You going chicken? You going
I like it. Yeah, I'll go chicken or beef.
chicken or beef? No
Carnitas?
carnitas?
Maybe. The best, though, is the breakfast burrito with some eggs and chorizo and potatoes and egg.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I was Monday morning. I had a
Woo-wee!
Monday morning. I was at a Mexican restaurant waiting for my my vehicle was getting worked on, and chimichanga is a deep fried.
What the hell is a chimichanga, man?
Chimichanga. I always called him Jimmy. So
Oh.
give me a chimichanga.
Tamales, yeah. Oof.
Tamales,
Can't go wrong
man.
with tamales.
I grew up playing in Tamale Park. That was our wiffle ball stadium.
Oh yeah.
My friends, my good friends, we were all big into baseball and stuff, and they were Mexican family, so we called it Tamale Park.
Oh.
Carne asada.
Beans, rice, sour cream, and avocado with salsa.
Hey, Will, I gotta call you. I gotta talk to you. I've got I'm gonna call you here as soon as we end this show, which is coming up here un momento, since we're doing a little Spanish right now. Un momento, right? That's one moment. Huh? Am I right? Un momento?
Yes, you were correct.
Yeah.
I got that wrong last time.
I'm going to call Will. Will, I got to call you. I got some questions for you because I was talking to my neighbor today. So.
Oh, gotcha. I know what you're talking about. I know where you're going with that one.
He's very interested, and I got to make sure what's covered and what's not. Yeah. My Spanish is good. I grew up because my friends, were Mexican. So I used to be able to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about as far as I can go. I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you forget 7?
No, 7.
Okay. What was 6?
6.
Okay. Just making sure. I think you missed the 7.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't mess with me, man. I know my Spanish. Okay?
Counting to 10.
Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Buenos dias. I used to know see you tomorrow. What the heck was that? Hold on, don't tell me, chat. Don't tell me. See you tomorrow.
Johnny Owen, your Spanish blows.
Because my air conditioning went off again. I got to go flip the dang breaker.
Oh my God.
Hasta mañana. Yes, thank you, Nick. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. That's what we're going to close tonight when we close.
What happened? You forgot your sign off.
Arrivederci, ciao.
There you go. It's
All right,
baseball
we'll
season.
bring that.
You forgot all about that.
We won't say hasta mañana because I won't see you tomorrow. We're having a day off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey guys, if you're into horse racing, I'm going to have a show Monday night. I'm going to bring on some horse guests that know a lot about the racing track. The Kentucky Derby is coming up on a week from this Saturday. So we are going to have Lou Marston will join us, my brother, and Terry Edson, who was the coach at De La Salle, defensive coordinator, De La Salle, all those great football teams that won 150 something in a row.
Dan
Coach,
just blamed his Spanish on air conditioning. That's freaking.
Dodger Dan Mizahara talking horse racing. That's right. We're going to give you some tips on the Kentucky Derby. Get that out of Kentucky Derby. Yeah, we're going to now. Okay. I got to take off the glasses. Now I can see myself when it's bigger. Can you see it all when you take those glasses off?
Oh, yeah. It's only to breed.
Oh, you take them only for reading?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Me too now. I got cataract surgery, dude.
Nice.
Both eyes, 2020.
Except now you got a bad hip.
Jeez. I got everything happening in the last year. Back surgery, everything's falling apart. I blame it all on Farhan.
There you go. Hey, maybe get Ipe on.
Ipe for the horse racing? Could you imagine? Ipe?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're going to have some real horse racing guys. I think I might even have Larry come on. So there'll be a panel of myself, and Larry should join us, Lou, my brother, and Terry, the five of us.
I might just stay in the green room and listen.
Yeah, I think you'll be in the green room. You're running the controls. So
I know nothing about that.
Yeah. I know just enough to be dangerous. The other guys are really good that know their horse racing. Cuídate la ropa. What's that mean, Jim? Cuídate. Well, how do you say that? Cuídate la ropa. I'll probably get slapped. Won't I? Only a matter of time before FanDuel Price for Sleeper becomes a sponsor. Laughing out loud. Yeah, we need that. Which lens did you get for your cataract, Dan? What are my choices, Mark? I don't know all the names. I know it was laser done. Paid a little extra to have the laser done, so it was precise. That way they peel your old lens off a lot easier. Pop the new lens in.
Sure, Google it.
Take off your clothes. Oh, come on. I would get slapped. I'll tell my wife that. Dan's doing a full okay. Yeah, so Monday night, that's probably going to be an 8 o'clock show, maybe 8:30. Lou Marshall.
Is that after the post game, or is that a day off?
It's a day off.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I scheduled it for Monday. And I was going to schedule it this weekend, but they got the NFL draft. So the draft's going for 3 days. So it's going to be, yeah, we got a lot going. So horse racing show, you don't want to miss it because the guys that I'm going to have on are hysterical. So it'll be, if anything, you'll have some great horse stories you'll hear. Better than my gummy stories.
Yes, Jim.
Yes, Jim. MHC tomorrow. Is that like THC?
No.
Did I get? Yeah.
No.
If I take MHC, am I going to have a?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You won't be marching in your. You won't be marching in your house.
I might be. I might be off to war.
If you're marching off the war, we're
enlist me. I'm ready to roll with my torn labrum. I have a torn labrum. Am I Kevon Looney? I don't know. Gee. All right, guys. So, yeah, Giants get 2 needed days off between Thursday and Monday. What are they going to do? Are they going to come out with the Pirates? Who's going to win that series? You got to call it.
I don't know, Dan. It depends on what team shows up. I can't. It's hard to predict anything with this team just because you don't know what you're getting at day to day.
Yeah. Well, I did say 4-6 on the homestand. They are what, 4-3?
Right? Something like that?
Yeah, they're 4-3.
4-3.
So they have to get swept for me to be right.
Dan just wants to be right. I don't think they're going to sweep. I don't.
Oh no. I'm just.
Joey Bart. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he's back. He's back playing. What's that noise I'm hearing?
It's the music in the back.
It's weird music. What is it?
Something new.
It's like wow, 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 wow.
That's about right. What are you looking for?
This thing's blocking the. It hangs over my deal and it blocks the chat.
Fantasy standings.
Where the heck is that thing? There we go. How's my light now?
Let's see. Hey, all right then.
Pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's shining into the camera. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good, huh?
Here's the latest standings for those who care about the NorCal Sports Network Fantasy Baseball. Young Bruce Lee still in the lead. Minus 2.5 today, sitting at 85.5. Senior still in second. He gained 2. He's up to 80. Cliff, big day for him. 4.5 points, up to 79.5.
Oh, really?
Aaron, nothing like it. Gained 1 point. It's at 77. Vince lost 1.5 points. He's down to 77, tied for fourth. Dilly got 0.5 point, 72.5. Webb's Killer Work, that's a Carlo P. He got -1. 72.
Why does Matt to the rescue constantly get zeros?
Yeah.
Why? Why is he always getting a zero?
Not putting up enough, I guess.
Come on.
Glenn -4, man. He's on the way down. My goodness. 61. Matt to the rescue. Dan, Coach Emilio's team. 53. Myself, that'd be down to number 2. I gained 1 at 44.
He's doing good, Matt, in pitching.
Robert Boyd's out of the cellar. Gained 2.5 points at 42.5. And will be -2.5, sitting at 36.
How did Robert go up? Just autopilot?
Yeah, his team did well today.
Did anybody get 5? Oh, who got 4.5? Team Martinez.
That was Cliff. Had a big night. Tomorrow there's a lot of
Cliff says poor Glenn has only 20 moves left. Is he at 40 now?
Let's take a look.
Let me see the moves. He can't be at 40 moves.
Let's see roster. No, that's my roster. Standings. Let's see if it shows.
Chardal, are you on gummies? He says, "Am I in this league?"
Where's it at? I'm not seeing it. Gosh, it's on my phone.
Chardal's like, "Am I in this league?"
No.
Let me look on my phone here.
Yeah, I was about to look at it right now too. Where is Glenn?
Hey, I don't see any trades updates with me that I get to look at and do nothing with.
37.
37 moves. Wow.
It's quite a bit.
Interesting. All right. Hey, Will, I'm going to give you a quick call. I'm going to wrap this up. Matthew is Axel and Friends and own team. I've noticed he has healthy guys in the IL and is starting injured guys. Is it a robot?
No, it's Robert Boyd.
Is Robert in here?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in a chat in a while.
I'll have to direct message him and say, hey, you got to do something with your team. Wow. All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna give Will Martinez a quick call. Got to ask him a question. We're out of here. We'll be back Friday night after the Giants Pirates game, roughly about 10 o'clock. And tomorrow night, you're going to get MHC, Military History Chronicles, probably about, 8:30, 8?
Between 8:30, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around it, probably 8:30. I think the draft starts, about 5?
Does it?
And the Niners are...
They only do the first round, right? And they're the last pick or almost.
Yeah, it takes forever. So the Niners pick, So it's no big deal. Catch Military History Chronicles. It'll be more exciting. And then we'll be back Friday night. And then Saturday, is that a day game? Let's check the schedule real quick here. So
take it easy, Posse.
Yeah, take it easy, Fosse. Okay, Giants are playing the Pirates Saturday night. Okay, so they're doing a
Saturday night game.
Yeah, 6 o'clock game. So
it's Friday. No, Friday is that going to be a 7:15?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right, guys. So we'll see. We'll see how the Giants do before they head out onto looks like a difficult road trip. Who knows? They get Boston, Phillies, and then Colorado. You never know what's going to happen in Colorado.
Yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah, I'll say one thing. Farhan did right by not signing Chris Bryant and Carlos Rodon.
Oof, true.
Yeah.
Still should have traded Rodon, though.
Should have traded him. Yep. So, all right, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you Friday night. Giants take one on the chin today, 8-2. They're now 12-14 after 26 games. So for them to be over 500 or finish the season or the month of April at 500, they need to win 3 of the next 4.
Mm-hmm.
So then they will be 15-15 to end the month.
They keep chasing that 500, man. You can't.
Yeah, it's tough to, you don't want to be constantly
always trying to chase it. Yeah, you want to get some comfort level.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody. Will, I'm calling you now. Arrivederci. Ciao.